Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Bam, YouTube is on. As y'all can see, we are on, y'all. We are on all four networks at the same time. I am your host, Lexo Flexo. This is the Lex Show. I got one, two, three, four. If y'all don't believe me, for the naysayers, this right here is Facebook. Facebook say hi to YouTube. YouTube say hi to Instagram. YouTube say hi to Twitter. Twitter likewise. And I am your host, Lexo Flexo. What up, YouTube? Shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube world. Hey, look, man. I am, first of all, I learned from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood a long time ago, man. When you come in, set your keys down, get about your regular, you dig. And I have me a selection of shirts that go with my you dig. So while I'm doing this, how y'all doing out there? And first of all, man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Do you know why? Do you know why? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Do you know why? I'm going to tell you why. January 1st, 2020, the same people who locked you up for smoking weed and possessing weed and sometimes selling weed, now you got to go to them to buy your weed. Oh, yeah, and they're taxing you. Oh, yeah, so we did the math the other day, and we said if you were to go in there and buy an ounce of weed, maybe a half ounce, say you just want to buy a half ounce, and you're going to spend maybe 100 and something. Do you know what the tax on that going to be? 25%. I thought it was 13%. No. Anything over 35% THC, edibles and under, but they're just going to do it. 25% on everything. I guarantee you. So with that being said, man, if y'all want to go to the marijuana dispensaries, go ahead. I'm not stopping nobody. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not telling nobody that this is not the way to go. I'm not doing that in no type of force. Look, you do you, but you got to have your own mind to articulate what you need to do in life. And let me tell you this. The last thing I'm going to do, when I went on the block and got high for 20 years, and I damn near didn't want to get a deal of $10. So what am I going to give you $10 at the store plus $3.76? That don't make no sense. Plus, you the same people who said I couldn't get high. Now I can, and then I got to pay you extra now. That's just like, hold on, check this out. That's just like me coming on your block and you selling weed, right? And me coming on your block, I lock you up or tell you to go, and I set up shop, and then I charge double for what everybody else been paying. What? That don't make no sense. So y'all can go as y'all want. I got cousins. I got friends. I know I don't know no cartel people, so y'all can get that out y'all head. I'm just me. You dig? Now we're going to find out why my soundboard ain't working. That's what we're going to do. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. So let's move forward. Everybody wants to know what this show is all about. Everybody's trying to just ask their mama, ask their cousin, ask somebody. Man, ask yourself. How about you go find out? You on YouTube? Go on the Lex. If you on Instagram, go Lucky Lex 78. If you on Twitter, Shy Light 78. If you on Facebook, Alexander Murray. And I'm going to soon change that because I don't need my government out there if I'm so-called an artist, right? You dig? Or a motivational speaker, whatever you want to call me. But before we get started, just bow your heads with me. If you're driving a car, don't bow your head. Please don't. But in the name of Jesus, I ask that you bless everybody who is watching this right now, everybody under my voice. And I pray that somebody can get in touch with Kanye West and that he can watch this and remember me, Heavenly Father. You say you can do all things through your son. And I pray in Jesus' name, amen. And also, Jesus, for DMX, that he gets everything that he can get out of this rehab because we need him. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, now, check this out. As we moving forward, I want to first give everybody applause who's living life at their best. Okay? This is at your best, though. At your best. These are those who got up for work when their car broke down last night and had to get on the bus. with their kids and go take their kids all the way on the other side of town to daycare and got on 3 buses. Got lost on the way. It's raining. They got to work 2 minutes late. This is for you. Yeah, this is for you. And this is for the person who didn't go, who looked outside and said, you know what, I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Well, let me tell you this, man. That's what life is about. See, I learned what addiction by being in the addiction. See, I learned while I was in addiction how to get myself out. But see, I knew there were steps and processes that must take place. See, I've been doing a lot of studying. And I'm coming up on 2 years. Thank be to God. You know what? I don't want to hit the applause button. I don't want to hit the pause button because, no, I'm not going to hit it because I'm not there yet. And I don't want to jinx myself. You feel what I'm saying? Knock on wood, wherever there's some wood at. So check this out, man. Sober shoutouts, man. Now, y'all know the phone line's open. If anybody feels like calling, anybody's in a crisis right now, if anybody just broke up with their significant other, somebody want to cry, somebody want to get something off their chest, somebody want to tell about they uncle that and did something to him a long time ago, man, I'm the person to talk to. I promise you, I've been through everything you've been through. I've been through the abuse. I've been through the torture. I've been in the padded rooms. I've been in the prisons, in the cars with serial killers. I've been everywhere. But one thing I ain't been on the top, and I'm headed there now. And I need y'all help to get me there. Facebook, if y'all are watching this right now, I need y'all to share this and I need y'all to tell somebody, man, Lex is on all 4 platforms. Lex is on YouTube. Lex is on Instagram. Lex is on Twitter. Lex is everywhere. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it for real. Tell him, Tommy. So check it out, man. While we doing all this, man, we going to do a station identification because I got somebody that wants to talk to me real quick. This is St. John. Hey, Facebook, don't you go nowhere, Facebook. Don't you go nowhere, Facebook. Facebook just left. Oh, my goodness. How Facebook just left. That's to me. Facebook is my me. Hold up. What happened? What happened?
You on your live show?
Yeah, I'm on the live. What's up now? I got my sister trying to ask, am I on the live? Knowing I got about 5 cameras going on right now. Yeah, I'm on live.
What the fuck ever?
Huh.
And I said,
you want to come on? You want to come on the show and say hello to everybody? Come on, sis, come say hello. Oh, okay. Well, everybody lets me have fun with my show, but right now I just lost Facebook, and that's not cool. I have a contract almost with Facebook. Now I have to use my last phone, Samsung. Do not fail me not. This is my soundboard, y'all. For those that don't know, this is my soundboard. I have figured out a way to do my own thing. Okay, hold up. Okay. This is my soundboard. Now, I have to excuse the soundboard because what's important is connection. Connection is most important. Let me go right here. 847-922-5103. 5103. Call. All right, here we go. All right, we're going with faith. We're going back. Here we go. Facebook, we back. I'm back, Facebook. Facebook, where'd you go, man? No. Talking about cancel. What up, Facebook? What up, Facebook? Chicago's very own LEX. I'm back. For all those who was on the last one, jump on this one. I got something to show y'all, man. Hey, man, it's gonna take a little while to get all this working the right way, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm everywhere at the same damn time, and you know what? It's because of God. It's because of God and that man upstairs who didn't put me in a position that I need to be in, and I'm so thankful. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, there is so many layers to me. Don't judge me based off what you see right now. Please don't. I'm gonna warn you again. Hold on, connect. Thank you. In the name of Jesus, there will be no dissension. Do not judge me based off what you see. Do not judge a book by its cover. There are so many things. I might be here to save your life today. There might be a reason why you on right now looking at this show. Okay, if you on YouTube, stay on YouTube. Okay? If you on Instagram, stay on here, man. Stay here for 1 second. Somebody needs to get in touch with Kanye. Shout out to Lexi. Shout out to Danny Lay. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out to St. John. I want to shout out to my sister, my mama. I want to shout out to my baby mama, my ex-wife. Yes, she played a part in me getting clean. All my kids, even the ones who ain't my kids. I want to shout out to them too. The ones who try to sneak in and say, hey, I'm your daddy. No. So check it out. Oh my gosh, here come the low batteries. Here come the low batteries. Anyways, we still moving forward. Now check it out. Sober shout outs to all those who got sober yesterday. This is for you. For all those who made it through day 3, this is for you. Okay? All this is for you, man. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. Well, I'm doing this to get a grill too because I need my teeth. But once I get my teeth, I'm using my teeth to go back and give it back to y'all. You feel me? Well, let me tell you this. When I was locked up, right? When I was locked up, the walls would be sweating in prison sometimes. It would be so hot in the summertime that the walls would be sweating. Literally, you be in there just like ready to die. And I'm telling you, for God to take me out of that situation and place me in this situation and that situation and just still be alive, man. I mean, you don't understand, man. It was times when I wanted to go completely crazy. Come on, Instagram. I don't need you pausing right now. See, now everybody trying to now look, the devil is a lie, trying to reconnect, pause due to poor connection. Okay, let's do this, man. John Tracy, what up? I got John Tracy in the house. That's all I need. That's all I need is John. So check this out. When I was 17 in Cook County Jail, see, I thought I was in a gang. You know what I'm saying? I thought before I got in Cook County Jail, I thought I was in a gang in Des Plaines. I thought I was rough, tough. I thought I was all that. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to Cook County Jail at 17, I had a dose of reality. All that play gangster was over with. It's time to be up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? And I had to actually become what I was playing all this time. And I never meant for it to get that far. It's like playing cops and robbers, and then one day you're in front of the bank. Now, either are you the cop that's going to stop the robber, or are you the robber that's going to shoot that cop on the way out the door? What role are you in? I could have went either way in life, but I know the path that was chosen was for you. Now, I know y'all saying like that don't even make sense. I know it don't, but it will later, so just excuse that. Now, I thought bringing my dad's little 22 to school, thought that made me tough. I thought that, you know, and I would leave the clip in my book bag, but I would keep the gun in my locker sometimes. Sometimes I wear it, but I dropped it one time, and then after that I got spooked, so I kept it in my locker. Say something, jump off. I got to go all the way to my locker, and y'all know how big man niece is. Come on now. I thought that was being tough, and it wasn't even loaded. Come on now. Now, all of this being said, man, when I got locked up and I went and did 2 years in Cook County Jail, man, from 18 to 20, man, and Des Plaines basically put me on this Menace to Society, public enemy #1. They had me all in the newspapers and all that. And I came home with this huge ego and chip on my shoulder. But what I didn't tell nobody is I had a cocaine and heroin addiction that I picked up, along with some other things in jail, along with some bad traits and bad habits and criminalistic, manipulative ways. And it just, it wasn't a good look. So I got to thinking, Illinois Department of Correction. I was in the Illinois Department of Correction more times than I was in school. I've been in Illinois Department of Corrections more times than I have been in a club or anywhere in my adult life. I've been there. That's where I've been. John Tracy, what's up, bro? How is you on all these, John? John, hey, John, say what up to Instagram. Say what up to YouTube. Say what up to no, that's Twitter over there. That's YouTube. That's Instagram. That's that's Twitter over there. And of course your Facebook. But check it out, man. I just wanted to say, man, to John out there, man. John and whoever else is out there watching, man, that when I went to jail, man, it got real, man. But when I got out, man, I was worse than I was in. And it got me thinking, man, Illinois Department of Corrections. They had no rehabilitation programs back when I was going there. It was nothing but here's a knife, protect yourself, at all costs. The officers wouldn't even be on the deck with you. They used to be out in the bubbles playing cards with the other officers while we in here with other gang members who we shot up. The other day, we locked up together on the same deck, trying to kill each other with knives now. Yes, I've seen it all. Yes, I've been stabbed, I've been shot, set on fire, in the car with serial killers, in tour with Kanye West. Would somebody please tell Kanye West, I'm on 4 networks right now. Come on now, you still can't get my attention? Somebody still can't get this man attention? They say he always on social media. Well, how come he ain't popped up? Yay, bro, I need you, bro. I really do, for real. So now that I'm rehabilitated by my own and by God standards and by the word of God and by the things that were set forth in my life before everything began. Now that I live my life now, and I say that I'm not going to just keep on moving with my sobriety, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out and grab those, because this is a war on drugs. And those people who are on the streets homeless that are using every day, some dying, some trying, some on waiting lists, been on waiting lists for 2 months, trying to get off them streets and get in that rehab and get in a bed. You know what I'm saying? And try to get clean for maybe once in their life and do it right this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of something on a bigger spectrum than just a Boys and Girls Club. I'm thinking on a bigger spectrum than just going and making a garden in somebody's neighborhood. I'm thinking on a bigger spectrum than grabbing some garbage bags from the Dollar Tree and then going outside and cleaning up some garbage. The problem ain't the garbage. The problem is the drugs. The problem is the lack of resources. The problem is there's no jobs. There's problems is there's no counselors. There's nobody to say, hey, brother, you ain't got to sell that no more. Hey, brother, I got a job over here, and I figured out by you standing over here, you done made about $60 in this one shift. Wrong or right? Talk numbers with me, brother, and let him know if I can get you in a job that's paying double what you make on your shift, would you reconsider? And you know what? I guarantee you, I will bring people out, man. This is a war on both sides. The dealers, and the users. They're all stuck in a war that was designed by this government, right? Now, I have to go back in the trenches and get my brothers out. And I'm not scared, but I got to get prepared. And one thing I need is my teeth, because, boy, I might have to bite myself out of some situations, you know, or talk myself into some situations. And I don't want to be taken for as a fool. You know, and it's hard, man, without no teeth. I'm just going to be honest. It's hard to get my words out to articulate them. And I've learned in the last 2 years, well, it's only been 1.5 since I lost my teeth, but I've learned how to get by without them. But when I look at myself at pictures, I feel a certain way, and I don't want that in my life. I don't want no triggers. I don't want no emotions misstepping what I'm trying to do to y'all, for y'all trying to do in this world today. I don't need just 32 things, 32 problems stopping me from getting to a high school and saying, my name is Alexander Murray. I go by Lex. I am a motivational speaker, musician, and I am here to tell your students that it is time. It is time to stop playing. It's time to get off that train. Stop sticking on that train on the weekends. You feel me? I got so many things written down, man. I got notes and notes and notes. Because when I watch a YouTube channel or I watch a YouTube program or something motivational, I take notes. And then I watch it again, so it goes into my subconscious. And then I'll sit back and I'll meditate on that show. So I just wanted to tell you, one thing I learned, man, is I got to, what up, Evan? Evan's in the house. One thing I learned when I was in prison at around 11 o'clock at night, mostly everybody's laying on their bunk but the young boys. But everybody eventually is laying on their bunk, and everyone thinks about the same thing, about their woman, what she doing, where she at, who she with, is she in the house? Not too many is thinking about, is she taking care of my kids? Huh? Forget about, where's the babysitter so she can go out? No, you need to be talking to the babysitter and find out about your child. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just the woman gonna go and do what she want to do. Every single woman I was with, that I was in a relationship with, that was serious, all left me. Let me tell you this: the looks don't keep a woman. I don't care how good you look; they'll still leave you. If people leave Halle Berry, then who the hell am I? Huh? I ain't nobody special, man. If people will leave Halle Berry, well, look, if Halle Berry shot me by accident in an argument in a relationship, I'd just be like, no, it's okay, babe. I'm not even bleeding that much. You know what? No, babe, I don't care about this shirt. This Versace shirt don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing to me, babe. It's okay. No. That's not my ear on the floor. No, that's not my ear. I don't know whose ear that is, but it's not mine. Come on, baby, let's go. Can you drop me off at the hospital? For real. Who the hell would be breaking up with Halle Berry? Just like with Rihanna. How? Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to jump around a little bit. Okay? So, Chris Brown and Rihanna was at the awards, right? So, obviously, from what I heard, reports say, the rumor report has it that he was in a Lambo that he rented that night. Okay, so he was responsible. He had to put down a certain amount of insurance on it, a down payment, whatever he had to do, he did it because he's Chris Breezy, right? Okay, we got that part. So now they had an argument that had started and streamed over until later on in the car. They probably he and smiled at everybody while they couldn't wait to get in that car and argue on the way to the after party. Now, Rihanna, at some point, they said she took the keys, turned the ignition off, and threw the keys out the window. Now, let me tell you this. Rihanna, if you've seen the video Kiss It Better, Chris Brown, she didn't even make the video yet, Chris, but dang, you done seen everything, and you done whoop beat. Lord have mercy. I would, oh my God, if a mosquito fell on Rihanna, I would just be jumping across tables in a picnic, in the barbecue. Not my Rihanna. And I'll jump and grab that. Well, she'll probably have a big ass smack hand signal on a big handprint on her hand, but that mosquito will be dead. Oh yeah, boy, come on. So who am I? Back to that. So who am I? I'm nothing. When it comes to a woman saying, you know what, I'll stay with him because he fine as hell. No, that's what got them to get me to get in the bed with me. But once they didn't had that, they like, hold on, okay, I had that. Okay, but now he's not producing nothing else. He's actually a liability. He's a problem, not a solution. And if you're a problem, not a solution, a woman will get rid of you time and time again. I don't care if it's now or later on. When a woman cuts you off, she done cut you off already and let years go by. She done been cut you off and still in the relationship. Oh yeah, and you like, hold on, man. So you mean to tell me you was over with me 2 years ago? Well, why didn't you tell me then? Well, for the sake of our kids, plus at the time I needed to save my money to buy this house. Well, you bought a house? Yeah, so we all gone, and I need that couch too. The couch, and you got less than 30 days to get everything turned over your name, or you got to leave the premises. Well, bye, daddy. Bye, daddy. What? Hey, bring me that's mine. Well, let me tell you this, man. Addiction and drugs will make you lose everything. If you don't think you can lose everything at once, you won't, because you're gonna think very crafty. You're gonna lie. You're gonna lie on top of a lie. You're gonna lie with a lie with a lie. But let me tell you this. Here's the secret to a relationship, whether you're an addict or not. And I know you're like, how are you giving relationship advice? Because you failed all your relationships. Well, let me tell you this. I failed them because I was in addiction and I was using. But see, now I'm sober. Okay? Now I am a whole lot different up in here. Now, I know my wildness is still in me, but see, this is not wild. This is actually calms me. Okay? If you know anything about colors are emotional. When I was in prison, certain colors would be used on the walls to keep us sedated at a peaceful level. I think they called it somber gray. I even walked up to one of the painters in jail and said, hey man, why are you changing it from blue to gray? And he said, well, that's the standard color now. And I said, is there a name? Is it just gray? He said, no, it's somber gray. Yeah, so that's an emotion, okay? That's an emotion. Okay, what's clicking? So let me tell you this, man. This is green and blue. I flow. I'm a musician. The color of water in Barbados, in the islands is blue and green, and it's see-through. You know what I'm saying? My life is see-through. Okay, so therefore you get the ocean, you get the flow. I got waves up there, so sooner or later there'll be a storm, tsunami out there. You just gotta pay attention, man. There's so many layers to Lex. I'm just gonna peel off a little at a time. But one thing I will tell you, Twitter, one thing I will tell you, Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, is that I'm here to stay. And if don't nobody pick me up, well, guess what? I'm here to deliver a message. And that message is this: you don't need to suffer anymore. And it don't have to be drugs. It don't have to be, it could be sex. It could be gambling. It could be, let me tell you this. If your girl, if you've been hiding the fact that you do a cocaine, and I'm talking about the powder, and your girl is starting to figure out, well, why is he not being able to get it up during sex? Yeah, I know about erectile dysfunction. You don't have ED. It's cocaine. It's CD. You know what I'm saying? It's crack. It's cocaine. You start putting these drugs in your body, it messes with your libido. It messes with your mojo. It messes with your physical body, your balance, your structure. Okay? After the first 3 months of not being on drugs, you feel a euphoric feeling. You feel a release. You feel there's a feeling that you feel like, man, I'm so glad. But the next month, you feel like going back. Then the next month, you feel like being clean. Then the next month, you feel, then the next month, then one day you have an argument with your child, and he says, I hate you. And he says it where it goes and he hits you in your pit of your stomach. And probably because you ain't ate either. So when he said it, it probably just went and it probably hit a part in your stomach where it's like, oh. So your stomach was even hurt by it. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever argue with no kid on an empty stomach either. That's word to the wise. So if you ever gonna argue with anybody, please don't do it on an empty stomach. You will lose every time. So when he said, I hate you, it hit me in my stomach, and I was just like, and I kind of lost breath, and I was like, why you feel him? Son, okay, I understand. Now, this is no laughing matter. To lose the respect and to lose the communication of a 17-year-old black man in this society today is kind of the worstest thing to be happening right now in my life. So if you ask me how my day is going, I'm going to tell you I'm sober, but in my mind, I'm thinking about this boy right now, hourly. I'm thinking about this boy every hour on the hour because I know how I was at 17. But see, I wasn't in the world at 17. I was in the jail at 17. And I had a knife. I had a couple knives at 17. And my job was to, when the deck went up, to stab this guy, stab that guy, that nobody would see me coming. Okay? Because I was a little guy then. I was little as hell. Shout out to all y'all that are watching, man. I'm trying. Hey, I can't hit all these waves, man. I can't hit all these waves, bro. Look. Hey, say hi to everybody. YouTube. Who is these people? Instagram. Twitter, Facebook, meet everybody. Everybody say what up. Everybody say what up. Please don't suspend me because I'm cross-networking each other right now. How about we have one big network, right? We can do that. Okay, now look, I usually go to the batteries low. And the battery is starting to get low on all 3 phones. Not the camera, but check this out, man. Back to what I was saying. If those have a heart to pray, man, I ask right now that you bow your head or you just give me a moment of silence for my son Jaylen, and that God will let him know that he will not feel no rest or no peace until he finds his father, until he links with his father to figure out why is it the way I am. I need answers. If I had all these anger issues and I never knew my dad, but then somehow somebody found my dad on the other side of earth. Well, guess what? I would be going to find him because I got some answers. Why am I the way I am? Why do I wake up angry? Why do I hate everybody? Why do I hate myself? Why do I hate life? Why didn't I go play basketball this year? Why? Why? Why do I sell? You know why? Because I did it. Self-sabotage, man. I used to punish myself on purpose because I didn't think I was good enough to be your father at times. I would go out there and punish myself on purpose. I would get in trouble on purpose, get kicked out on purpose because sometimes I didn't think I was adequate enough. Here I had a son that was just like me, and I knew he was going to come up with problems like me, and I got kicked out before I can be able to mold you and let you be able to understand and be able to control those urges when they come because I'm the only one who's been through them. And with that being said, man, to my oldest out there, man, I love you, man. Talk to your brother, man. It should never have to come down to y'all putting hands on each other, but don't let him get out of pocket. You are the man of that house. Here I say again, you are the man of that house, and they should respect you as so. Okay? It's one thing to be brothers, yeah, but I'm the man of this house right now, fam. I got kids around here. You just got a bed. You know what I'm saying? I got investments walking around. I got a woman, a whole relationship walking around here. Fam, don't get out of pocket. I would not without mama. Anything he has to say to his father, but like this, I'm willing for my son. I love you so much, son, that I'm willing to even go on live with you. So we can go live to the world. And if you want to, and for some reason they saying you don't want me to bother you, you want me to leave you alone. Well, how about this? How about we go live and I want you to explain to the world what I've done to you so that we can make amends with each other and that I can forgive, you can forgive me, even if there's a possibility, because that's one thing in life. I need to make amends with everybody I've done wrong. And if my son is willing, we can go live and you can tell me how a piece of shit I've been when I was getting high, the things I've stole, the times I had your mother crying when I would take the car and leave for days. Tell me this. I need to hear this. So I never go back to that person. I never want to rehatch that person again because that person doesn't deserve to be alive. I guarantee you, I'll take myself out if I ever go back to that. I don't even want to be I don't want to be the person that person was. If you ever see me in my addiction, it doesn't look like this. I'm just going to be honest. It doesn't look nothing like this. You know what it looks like? Death. You see my skull. You see my skeleton features. My stomach's all sucked in. Everything's all sucked in. I got parched lips, dried. Everything's just bad, man. Beard, breath smell, everything bogus, bro. Eyebrows connecting. You know what I'm saying? It's just all bad, man. But thank God for a change. And thank God that I can be able to go back and pull some brothers out. Because let me tell you this, it's some good brothers that's out there in that war right now. Okay? Now, I said I'm getting prepared. Okay? I'm a man of my word. When I get the resources and I get the investments that I need and the investors to invest in this program, I will present the Illinois Department of Success. I'm trying to get my own department, y'all. Lori is right now. The picking is good. I just need to pull up a whole bunch of bulletin points and let Lori know this is what I'm trying to do. Because if the Illinois Department of Corrections don't do nothing but just lock a brother up, well, then we need a place where we can go sit a brother down and show a brother that this is where you're going to go if you don't get it right now. And then when he says, but I don't know how to do this, well, we got a resource center for that. On Thursdays, we do resume writing. On Wednesdays, we do anger management. On Tuesdays, we do applications and interviews. On Mondays, we do discussions in the neighborhood. On Sundays, we go around and pray in the neighborhoods. On Saturdays, we feed the homeless. So I wanna have something that I can leave my kids. If it don't be the industry, the music industry, if it don't be my music where it needs to go, well then letting my words go where they need to be. Okay, so if I gotta get signed on to whatever motivational team, then sign me. Where do I sign up? It's not about a record deal, y'all. It's not about me getting in there and getting and performing at the BET Awards. If you see me at awards, it's because I had a song that everybody liked. That's it. And I'm going to be there to tell everybody about the epidemic. And I'm going to tell everybody about life in general instead of just be thinking it's all about ice. Because it ain't, man. I love y'all, man. I'm getting a little, I can see I'm getting a little upset and frustrated, and that's not what the lecture is about. I'm glad I took this one standing up and not sitting down. For those who want to contribute to helping me get my grill back, tooth by tooth if we got to. They're going for about, I think, what, $1,300 for the lowest, $2,500 for a nice one, and they screw ins. But I found a place for 37 bands, get you out of there in 2 days. I think they like gorilla teeth or something. Well, no, they say they like they either was gorilla teeth or they said it was some type of teeth. They wasn't human teeth, but yeah. But no, for real though, go to GoFundMe/Lex Teeth. Okay. Now if you found my teeth, please keep them, throw them away because they not good. And plus, trust me, I don't want those teeth back in my mouth. It hurted so bad that I'd rather look this way than have those teeth back in my mouth. I couldn't even eat a cracker without a tear coming down my eyes. The pain was so bad. With that being said, man, y'all treat each other as good as y'all can, man. And when you can't find a way to, it didn't sound right. Treat each other the best way you can. And when you can't, find a solution on how to continue. Because the only way to do this life now is with love. Everybody thought the way to do it is be competitive. We're always going to be competitive. But who are you competing with? You're competing with yourself. Are you competing with the old you or the new you? Huh? Ask yourself that question. Are you competing with the old you or the new you? How about you just forget all that? How about you just be the best you? How about you just look in the mirror and say, okay, go get your girl's lipstick or go get a washable marker, one of your kids' markers, and go in the mirror and put plus and negative. Write everything down that you are positive about. Don't put you're handsome. Don't put you fine. Don't put you got a big ass. We're not talking about what you got. We're talking about intelligent, smart. Okay, you could put good looking because looks do go get far. It's sad to say, but looks will take you further in life. That's just the way society's got it, and it's too far gone to change it now. So they're still searching for the fountain of youth. So good luck when they find that. you thought you seen women going crazy now. Boy, they'll pay $1,000 for a shot for 1 cc when they find the fountain of youth. And why? Somebody gonna find it, put it on there, and say they found it somewhere way somewhere. They said it was supposed to be in Florida somewhere. Ponce de Leon was the one who was looking for it when he stumbled across Florida. Yeah. Thought I don't know my history. Come on, y'all. I'm a walking thesaurus, walking textbook, walking Britannica. I'm man, it's only because of God. All the things my parents and life put in me is coming out now. That's why I move fast, I talk fast. That's why I look like I'm a little slow at times. Well, that's because of drugs. The drugs did make a little notches on my motor skills. A couple of notches went on my thinking. A couple of notches went on my remembering. A couple of notches went on my process to eliminate bad choices. I'm working on that. Because if you burned out the process to eliminate decisions, you are doomed. I don't believe anybody can do that because with God, all things are possible. So until they can go in, and they're right now as we speak, brain surgeons that are studying and going in monkey brains, and they're learning how to manipulate the brain by doing the movements and changing things. So, and I say 50 years, they will be able to shut off depression, shut off anxiety. They will be able to do all this. But let me tell you this. If they just make your day just perfect, no problems, no this, how are you going to survive in life if you never go through anything? How are you going to be tested if you never are go through a situation where you have to choose right from wrong? That's life, man. Don't nobody want to be in no situation where everything just is just mediocre. No. I had to learn that you got to wake up and feel those bad days. You got to wake up and feel your backaches and not go run and go get a bag of dope. Just accept it. I got a backache and move on. If you got a woman and you treat her right, babe, can I have a massage? If not, go make you an appointment. It ain't nothing but you can go to Groupon and get you a massage. Go in the mall. Go find one of them real ladies. Go to Woodfield Mall where you sit there and lay there and they go and they do the deep massage tissue. Right? Come on, man. There's ways not to just run to that west side every time. I start making an excuse to get to that west side because eventually it was going to kill me. And it ain't the west side. Let me stop saying that. To the drugs. Running to the drugs. The west side was just a place where didn't nobody know me, but maybe a couple blocks. And even they found me eventually. Even they seen me in the alleys eventually and couldn't do nothing but just nod their head. That ain't never Lex. That ain't never Lex that was on the back to school at GCI rocking the crowd with over 5,000 people. That ain't never him, bro. Over there smoking crack in that garage, bro. Oh no, bro. That's not, yes, that was me. And I do apologize, man, for my character and displaying myself. But you know what? I had to see the worst of me to figure out that there is the best of me in there. And each day I reach to him. Some days I backtrack, but I pretty much jump back to where I need to be real quick because I don't have time to be backtracking. Forward. Forward goes the locomotion, right? The locomotive goes forward. I used to do that to my son, and he used to be laughing every time. He's like, what up? What up, AK? What up, Mike? What up, Pierre? Everybody's coming on now. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's coming on now. I need to start plugging phones up, man. It seems like we got us a show now. Everybody's on. But look, I've been on here, and y'all just now starting to pop up. That's crazy. I love y'all, man. Let me hit some of these waves, bro. Let me hit some of these waves. For y'all, hey, I did it, y'all. I did it. Look. Instagram, no, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, meet Facebook. Facebook, say hello. Hey, Facebook, have you ever seen Twitter Live? That's Twitter Live. Hey, Facebook, that's Facebook Live. Facebook, Instagram, most, I know Facebook, Instagram, they get into it. Hey, stop, y'all. Damn, bro, you see how quick they get up to it? Bro, hey, boy, Instagram